He'd love to make this frame, these balls, a bit messier as well, to limit the chances of a telling counter from Trump. Trump is so adept these days with the safety as well as everything else that he does so well.
Yeah, and that was a very good example of it, wasn't it? I don't quite know what Bingham does here, because everything's in the open. That yellow you mentioned could be significant, but it's very hard to lay up to a red. The reds are spaced out far enough. So whatever he plays, no guarantees that he doesn't leave a ball on.
Foul and a miss.
That's a shame for
Judge
Bingham.
on
He
four.
got very close to that. Seeing it again, you feel that it's very much within his capabilities to just play this shot very slightly differently and not leave anything. But if he's got to finish completely on the underside of that red, otherwise he does leave a possible pot into a bulk pocket. So it's an important shot. He could hardly have played it better. I know he gave away the 4 points the previous, but he's really weathered the storm there. To the point where it's not even left Judd a very meaningful safety shot, you know. I think he'd love to get him behind green and brown. Maybe off this thin red is the only way he feels he can. That's pretty good. It's not dissimilar to the last shot. Well thought out there from Trump. The same problem that he had at the last visit is there again. Escaping from a snooker without leaving a ball on. He might have a similar shot to the last escape, around 2 cushions. This time the line was not there for him. He's left something to middle. Whether he's on the closest red to middle, can't tell, but the one to the left of the pink just below it is definitely potable. Well, he completely and utterly mistimed that shot. He got nowhere near it. He decelerated. The pressure of the shot was all too much for him, and Stuart Bingham will never get a better chance to win a match of this kind than this moment he's got here. What a chance.
Yeah, there was a lot riding on that red for Trump. No room to manoeuvre in the position he's in the match.
What a difference a day makes. Trump was just magnificent yesterday. Bingham's put him under a different kind of pressure to Hossein Vafai, who didn't really get a look in. Trump has played miles below that. But Bingham has done well.
What a transformation for Stuart Bingham from the start of this calendar year, when he could barely win a frame, never mind a match. Early season form was just about good enough to get him into this tournament. Nothing better than 4 round of 16s. But look at the calibre of opponent that he's taken out already. Williams and Selby, and now on the cusp of beating Judd Trump.
Any colour.
15.
So we'll make sure this black, there'll be too many in it. And I think that Trump would carry on unless another red was potted, and it would be easy to pot another red. He mustn't miss this though.
Wasn't the cleanest hit again, was it? But it's gone in.
Yeah, I think you play the snooker behind the black here, which could close the door on this match.
22.
So 50 the
Bingham,
difference.
22.
Trump needs 2 snookers. He is snookered. He won the last 2 frames impressively to apply some pressure. But the red he missed just now, a tricky one to the right centre, looks to have scuppered his hopes of a 4th World Grand Prix title. And I think if this goes in, there could be a handshake. What an afternoon for Stuart Bingham. Afternoon if you're watching in the UK, evening of course in Hong Kong. And there goes the red.
1.
This is huge for ball run, and also significant for Ali Carter, who's now out of the Players' Championship and will have to qualify for the World Championship because he can't add to his points. But
8.
for Bingham, a monumentally big win, because he'll be in that tournament.
9.
But more importantly, he'll have a chance to win his 7th ranking title when he faces Neil Robertson over 19 frames tomorrow, with £180,000 and points up for grabs then. Well played, Stuart Bingham, the former world and Masters champion, congratulated sportingly by Judd Trump. The world #1 bows out. A surprise result here in Hong Kong. But Bingham is undoubtedly a worthy winner. A huge victory for him, the veteran, through by 6 frames to 3. And he is delighted, and understandably so. We know that he's had some issues with his cueing that he's been very candid about, but look at the results that he's put together this week. Something has clicked for him.